Beloved lights on Earth, it is no coincidence that you are receiving this message from me today. You may know me as God Thoth or Ganesha, Hermes Trismegistus or Hermes, the messenger of the gods from ancient legends. I am acting as a messenger of the gods again today, bringing you a message that will provide further insight into upcoming events. We will proceed differently in this channel today, as you will only hear my message, which will help you to better orient yourself in the year ahead. The scenario is coming to a head, my dear ones. The ascension process is unstoppable. It has been for quite some time. So much has changed and happened, and so much has already been left behind, whether you recognize it or not. And yet, so much is happening behind the scenes without your knowledge. You have changed a lot yourselves, and consequently, changes are also taking place in the external world. It's an ongoing cycle, and these energies can no longer be stopped. Nevertheless, it is up to you how these energies unfold. You probably feel an energy input flowing to you from outside, manifesting through certain planetary constellations, but the numbers of the day, month, and year also play a crucial role. You can gain a lot of insight from the numerological interpretation of these numbers. If you would like to hear my perspective on the numerological view of 2026, please feel free to ask. The messenger will embed all the relevant information in a way that makes it easily accessible. And yet, even though the number 10 will accompany us with its energy this year, I will only mention my words very briefly today, as the message was delivered some time ago. In my message at the beginning of this year, I also mentioned the opening of a timeline. On this special occasion, we will convey further messages as the messenger's capacity allows. At the beginning of the year, Dragon Ilroy also mentioned which events you might personally encounter, thus complementing my remarks, which I am sharing today. You will find this message in such a way that you can recognize further keys to yourselves, enabling you to better orient yourselves in this demanding year. I tell you this, you will experience the miracles Dragon Ilroy announced to you this year. On the other hand, you will face challenges that could push you to your limits, but you can overcome them with courage and bravery. You can achieve anything because, as I told you, you are receiving so much help. After my message today, you now have the opportunity to gain a more holistic perspective by listening to the words of my highly esteemed companion God Anubis, who can clearly explain fluctuations in the Earth frequency. Taking a holistic view of this year's energies will help you to orient yourself better. The energies are clashing and the spectacle is intensifying. Light and darkness are both measuring their strength. The light cannot be stopped and the darkness refuses to retreat. Either way, the energies are there, whether due to the vibrations of the numbers that resonate with you or due to various planetary constellations. The better you can align yourself with them, the easier it will be to navigate any challenges you may face. The darkness is reacting with great fury as it tries to expand its negative power on Earth further, rising up in a rage to gain an advantage. There is no need to elaborate further on the fact that their game is not entirely fair. Therefore, it is especially important for you to focus this year in order to remain completely calm. This is often difficult for you, but necessary Everything you send out finds its way back to you. The law of reflection is omnipresent. Therefore, when you are calm inside, you radiate positive energy outwards. You strengthen the light and brightness, and thus yourselves. Numerous beings have already conveyed these messages to you through this channel. I would like to reiterate that adopting a holistic view of this year can provide you with greater guidance. You will find everything you need. Everything will reveal itself at the right time. Even though I have told you that our focus will be on the energies of this year, you have come to me to find out more about the year of Mercury. So my initial words complement those I now address to you. It is no coincidence that I am the one bringing you this message. After all, Mercury found its way into your Roman mythology, and you also know him as Hermes from the Greek tradition. Do you recognize the connection? I am also bringing you the spark of Mercury, the planet of communication and trade. Bella Isis therefore sends me the question that I have not yet answered. She writes about Mercury and its galactic inhabitants in her books, and she has asked more than once whether I also embody the planetary soul of Mercury. What do you think, dear ones? Am I connected to the Mercurians who radiate their wisdom through the perfect analysis of the laws of the cosmos in some way? Can you imagine me embodying the planetary soul of Mercury, just as Thoth embodies the planetary soul of Mercury and is the bringer of the emerald tablets and the record of the laws from the Creator's eye? If so, I will quench your thirst of knowledge. If you are familiar with Skunk or Ra, then you will already know that, as the center of the planetary system, he not only shares his light with all the planets, but also embodies the planetary soul of the Sun. So it's no surprise that the planet Mercury bears its name, since I also embodied that aspect. Bella Isis is confused because she describes the appearance of the Mercurians in her books differently to how I present myself to her as God Thoth, a being you know from Egyptian mythology. But none of this matters. There are many incarnations, aspects and expressions, and so many parallel lives. The messenger can reveal further insights to you through her book series. It doesn't matter, as there are many forms pulsating in infinity, so it is that you can more accurately describe me as the steward of the planet Mercury. As Bella Isis just sensed, my aspect of the planetary soul is completely different to that of Goddess Aphrodite, for example, who embodies the planetary soul of Venus. These energies are completely different, yet you are as unique as I am. I am therefore in very close contact with the Mercurians, as communication involves very special forms that radiate their patterns and sounds across the cosmos. This year, Mercury's frequency accompanies you closely, and the influx of energies begins with the astronomical start of spring around 21st March. I would now like to tell you about the arrival of energies in a context that is very interesting for this year, which carries the fundamental vibration of 10. Those of you who are sensitive will be fascinated by the way in which a new beginning reveals itself, and by the fact that these energies cannot be stopped. If you consider that Mercury's aspects are focused on communication, you will recognize that the messages seeking attention this year certainly fluctuate in truthfulness. Look deep within yourselves to recognize which messages are flowing from a malicious frequency seeking to gain an advantage. It is up to you to remain calm, confident and trusting, and to ignore the spectacle of the other side. Regarding this, the Galactic Federation of Light has delivered an interesting message to help you see through the spectacle, as the energies of both polarities are in conflict. With light trying to dispel darkness, you should learn to read between the lines and find your way in the dark. Here, beloved lights, assistance is on its way through this extraordinary channel. Very special beings will address you and teach you how to find your way in chaos by activating your gifts and extrasensory abilities. You will be able to navigate even the darkest of times. You can find the keys to this with the help of spirit animals in this channel. Guidance has already been provided and more will follow. This year, the spirit animals are revealing their all-encompassing presence in this unique channel. They can guide you in developing foresight and the ability to receive visions. Mercury's energy will support you through the dimensional shift, but this will also reveal a clash of forces. Learn to find your orientation, learn to see through the deception. With the astronomical beginning of spring and the start of the year of Mercury, you will feel energies flowing in that are unstoppable in their intensity and truthfulness. These energies support change, bringing to light messages that astonish even those who are asleep and wondering if everything is as it should be. These energies support the awakening of those who actively seek answers. The year of Mercury will bring changes on all levels, and many things will become apparent. Changes are becoming increasingly apparent. Much is also being driven forward in the background, carefully hidden from your watchful eyes. Yet it is there, unseen by you. At the request of the messenger, I will therefore speak once again about the timeline, which could open around the middle of the year or in the third quarter, although access depends on various factors. Therefore, I will keep my explanations brief for now, as it is you who should always take the lead. Do you understand? The more balanced the energies are, the sooner new answers will reveal themselves. One complements the other, and neither excludes the other. Thus, the message you long for will find its way in when the time is right. It is also not surprising that many of the messages that have already been delivered, as well as those yet to be shared, will complement each other here. Beloved lights, the year of Mercury will bring you light in the darkness if you are willing to recognize it. The year of Mercury brings energies of change and encourages you to focus on yourselves. Therefore, if you intend to filter out the messages, the energies of the year of Mercury can surround you with benevolence. Changes are coming that cannot be stopped, and the new and radiant is revealing itself more and more in the world around you, provided you learn to see through the messages of spite. But I already mentioned that. With love, Thoth.